Hey guys, what's up? TTM Mike here, coming at you with another flea market pickups video. So this past Thursday I went to the flea market and didn't pick up much. Basically there was nothing. I mean, these guys at the flea market now think everything they have is gold, and they want crazy prices for that stuff. So I have a couple of guys there, Art at the flea market, Columbus Flea Market in New Jersey. He always has reasonable prices, so I pretty much just deal with him. But there were a few other people, like the guy who sold me these books here for like $2.50 a piece. He was reasonable, and so let's just get to the video here. So I picked this up on eBay. This was an eBay purchase. It is a Walking Dead promo card from the San Diego Comic-Con in 2012. So I love the show. The Walking Dead, sad is coming to an end, but everything ends. Here's the back, San Diego Comic-Con 1, and just picked it up. It was $2.50, something like that. Then I picked up this card here. This is from Renata Glasgow. Yeah, there you go, Renata Glasgow. This was made in 1983. It's just a cool looking Babe Ruth card. It's not expensive or anything like that, but just wanted to add it to the PC. Then I picked up these SSPC from 1975. This is the whole set, the Mets team set. I picked this up for $3. So as you can see, it's off center, so it really doesn't. I don't think I'll be sending this off to be graded. But nice little set there, the Mets team set from 1975. Then I picked this set up, another Mets team set, and this is the, I don't know, maybe this was given away at the stadium, 1982. It had to be 82. But it's just a set that was being given away, I think, at the game that year. So as you can see, it's closed. I haven't opened it. It must have a lot of past Mets in there from 62 to 82. So that's pretty cool. Then I picked up a lot of these cards from Art. Picked up this Dick Drago, Richard Anthony Drago Kellogg's cereal card. The main thing about these cards is the conditioning. There's a lot of cracking, so I took these off before I purchased them. I took them out of the protective holder and the sleeves, and I gave them a look to make sure that they were not cracked, and these were not cracked. So I picked this up off one of the vendors that's there. He sells comic books and cards. I think these cards were 7 cards for $5. So here's another one, Jim Palmer. It is, it's not mint condition, but it looks pretty good. No cracks. That's the most important part. No cracks on the card. I mean, obviously the edges are gonna be a little rough and stuff like that. You're gonna have some discoloration, but hey. Then I picked up this one, the Steve Garvey card. That's very good, no cracking, and that's the important thing with these Kellogg's cereal cards, is they often would crack. So got those 3. I picked this one up from the same vendor, Jerry Curry. I'm gonna see if he signs through the mail, and I'll send that out to him. I picked this one up. This is Joe Cunningham. What series was this from? This was from 68, 69. I don't know, but these are almost impossible to pick up in good condition. This one is by no means good condition. You can see on the edges there, they're wearing there's some wear and tear there on the edges. But I've seen worse condition cards. So I got that one, and I got another one just like that. I don't know where it's at, but here are a couple of cards I picked up from my friend Art. It's John Boychik. Picked this up. I picked up this Alan Page. I mean, it looks pretty good. So I might send these out to be graded at SGC. Hall of Famer Joe Green. Very nice looking card. This is from, where is it, 76, I think? 76, 79, something like that. Another Hall of Famer, Larry Little. Little off-centered. Wide receiver, Harold Carmichael. Hall of Famer, off-center. You can see top to bottom. But nice card. I've never seen this card. And I picked this Paul Krause up. I'm going to send it out to him through the mail. See if he'll sign for me. He does require donations. I'm going to send this out to Tom Jackson. Tom Jackson was a fine football player. Very good football player for the Broncos. But we most remember him for his time at ESPN. Doing football sports commentator. So I'm going to see if he signs through the mail. And if he does, I will send that card to him. And then I picked up this Burt Jones. I know Burt Jones signs through the mail, so I'm going to send this out to him. I got this LC Greenwood. The card looks in pretty good shape, so I might send that to be graded. Hall of Famer. I'll probably send this out to be graded. Bob Gibson. Card looks tremendous. And what did I pay? I paid like $3 for this. Of course, Art always takes. He says, "Don't worry about the price on the holder." So, I mean, it's not a perfect card. It's got some wear there on the corner, but it's a pretty nice looking card. It's definitely off center, but it's a real good looking card of a great Hall of Famer, Bob Gibson. Rest in peace. And I picked up this Rocky Bly. I think I'll send this out to him through the mail. He does sign. Maybe I'll send this out to him. I always try and get the white jerseys to send out to players. Autograph always looks better on a white jersey. He picked up this Chael Cruz. He signs for the mail, I believe, $10. So, gonna send this out to him. I picked up this Lou Brock. I'm putting together my 72 set. I'm not sure if I have a Lou Brock. I probably do because it's not a high number. It's number 200. So I probably have this one already. I just happened not to have my checklist with me that day. But it's a cool card nonetheless to have in the collection. And then I'm starting to put a 63 set together. That's the year I was born. And so I've got a couple. I've got about 25, 30, 63 cards. And as you can see, this isn't in great condition. This is not in great condition, but I don't care. I'm just trying to put the set together. So I'll take any 63s, whatever condition I can find. And then I saw this card, Sparky Lyle. Thought it was pretty cool. The Yankees in Boston, they've always hated each other. And there's Sparky Lyle. He was a great Yankees pitcher. He had a huge mustache, and that's how I remember him mostly, as a Yankee with a huge mustache. And he was a great Yankee. So I'm going to see if I can send this out. He does sign for a fee. I think it's $15. See if I can send this out to him and get it signed by the great Sparky Lyle in a Boston Red Sox uniform. Whenever anybody thinks of Sparky Lyle, they think of him as a Yankee. Then I picked up from Art this Goal Line art card. So I was checking it out. Goal Line art cards alone are about $10 plus shipping, about $4. So that's $15 in itself right there just for the card. This one was autographed. I've seen autographed copies on eBay going for $19 and up. So to get it autographed, I just have to send it off to PSA to have the autograph authenticated. And I think this was a good pickup for $10. So happy with that. And then Art was charging $1 for these. It's George Foster. The disc right there, as you can see, the disc comes, it's almost apart, but it's hanging in there. by a thread. I was thinking about sending this out to George Foster to be autographed by him. He does sign through the mail for about $10, I believe, is his autograph fee. So if I could send this whole thing to him complete and have him sign it, I could probably get this graded. But I think I'd be better off waiting for him to do a show. He does do shows here in the metropolitan area because he was a Met. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just take a shot. But I'm pretty sure if I send this through the mail, it's going to come completely off. The disc is going to come apart from the glove, and that defeats the purpose. So Art was charging $1 for these, and since I brought so much stuff off of him, he told me just take it. So thank you, Art. And then the last purchase at the flea market, I picked up this Richard Petty collectible book. This is from 1992, and it just shows you a whole bunch of Richard Petty collectibles, some cards of his, some die-cast trucks, a bunch of clocks, Hot Wheels cars, it looks like, die-cast cars, Matchbox cars. That's a cool one right there. 1991 Plymouth Superbird. That's a cool, wish I could find that one. So it's just a whole book about Richard Petty comic books, Richard Petty piggy banks, Richard Petty books. There was even a Richard Petty gun. Richard Petty postcards. Richard Petty, there you go with the postcards. So much Richard Petty stuff. Richard Petty programs. It's just a guide on, it's a nice guide on how many things were produced. Richard Petty cushions, a puzzle, albums. So the main reason I picked it up is because in the middle they have this cool poster of a cool Richard Petty poster. So you can see. I'm going to send this out to him because he is really good through the mail. And I'm going to send this out, see if he'll sign it for me. I'm going to put like some blue tape and just make an arrow pointing at this gray spot right here. Maybe he'll sign it there, but it doesn't matter where he signs it. But a really cool poster. I'm going to send it out to him. Be great to get it signed. And I picked up this Mason-Dixon 500 program. This was from, I believe this is from the 90s. But this is just, this is a copy. It's a photo of the program from 1973. But the book is actually from 1992, I believe. Yeah, so anyway, it's a real cool book. A lot of information on sports cards. I mean, obviously these sports cards prices are out of date. They've either gone up or gone down, but you always find cool information. There's Richard Petty again. Racing Champions, die-cast cards. There he is again. There's a Kyle and Richard Petty die-cast transporter truck. Some more cards. So, pretty cool books. And the reason I picked this book up is because it has a cool poster. This is how NASCAR originally started, with cars like these. So I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to take this poster out and probably send it to a couple of old timers. See the Bobby Allison, a couple of former drivers. I wish I hadn't sent to AJ Foyt. I just got AJ Foyt back on a card, but he only signs once a year, and he keeps track of who sends to him, and apparently his people keep tabs on who's sending a lot of stuff, and he only signs one thing per year. So I'll have to wait till next July to send this out to AJ Foyt, and who knows if he'll be around because he's up there in age. So maybe I'll just send it out in my mother's name and her home address, and then I could get him to sign this. He took a long time to sign my my card. He took 3 months, so see what happens. So pretty good program. I paid $2.50 each for these, so the guy sold them to me for $5 for 2. So very happy with that. But that's it, folks. Thank you for tuning in and watching my flea market pickups video. Picked up a lot of cool stuff. I love these unopened team set cards. Picked up a lot of cards. I'll be sending some of these out to SGC to be graded. I'm not expecting, you know, crazy prices. I'm not expecting crazy grades, I mean. But some of them look really, really good. So I'll take 6 and 7s on them. This great Jan Stenerud Hall of Fame kicker. He played for Miami and he played for the Chiefs. So happy to get that autographed for $10. That's a bargain. So, and also Art, my friend Art, threw this one in for free. So that is it. That is all. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a favor, hit that like button. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. These are the kind of videos I like doing. I like ripping into stuff, opening packs, and sharing my flea market finds. So this is what I found last Thursday. Hope you had fun watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment. And I'll catch you guys next time I find something at the flea. Take care, everybody. God bless. Peace. Have a great Sunday.